I'm really excited about the complete lineup that we've got for the lower southeast for this year. You know, it really ranges all the way from an early season variety that's absolutely great for double crop to the more traditional full season varieties that really utilize the environment that you have in the lower southeast to give you that top end yield and much improved fiber quality. So let's start out with DP 0912. 0912 is an early season variety that has really done great in the lower southeast, planted early or late, but we've really found a fit for 0912 planted late, especially in double crop situations. It's got extremely good early season vigor, comes out of the ground growing, gives you good yield potential and an adequate fiber package. Now, to get into our more traditional planted acres in the lower southeast, I want to talk about one mid-season variety, DP 1034 B2RF. 1034 has extremely high yield potential, very good fiber package on it, and it has done extremely well across Georgia and lower Alabama. It does require some PGR management. What I'd like to see a grower do is front end load it with PGRs at that pinhead to match edge square 8 to 10 node growth frame for the variety. Come in and put some PGRs on at that time, and it makes it much easier to manage throughout the rest of the year. DP 1048 and 1050 have found huge acceptance in the lower southeast over the last couple of years since their introduction in 2010. Both of these varieties have extremely high yield potential and extremely good fiber. We like to see 1048 positioned on that irrigated high yield potential acre. We like to see 1050 positioned more on that light water or dry land acre. The reason being that 1050 has a little bit more indeterminacy, a little bit more strength of terminal, and we feel like it can come back from stress conditions a little bit better than 1048. Both of those varieties are smaller seeded and need to be treated a little bit differently maybe at planting time. Use these varieties at planting, plant them the right depth, make sure that the moisture's there if you can, or either make sure there's a total absence of moisture and you're planting in dry soil, waiting on a rain. The next variety I want to talk about is one out of the class of 11. DP 1137 is one that's very vigorous growing, has a very strong terminal, so it's one that we're going to need to manage with PGRs. DP 1137 has high yield potential and a good fiber package, but I really think its strength in the lower southeast is on dry land acres where we need to get stalk size. The last variety I want to talk about for the lower southeast is a brand new variety released in the class of 12, DP 1252. 1252 certainly has high end yield potential. It actually separates in those high yield environments and even has higher yield potential than 1048. So 1252 we want to put on our highest yield potential soils where we've got good irrigation. It certainly has the potential to really go to the top of that yield barrier, and also has a great fiber package very similar to that of 1048. So as you can see, we've got a great lineup for the lower southeast, ranging all the way from 0912 to 1252.